Hi girls, I'm going to talk to you about levers. Levers are basically things that make things move. We can use levers to shift more load, or we could use levers to increase the amount of force applied or decrease, so change somehow. In Christchurch we see lots of cranes. These are great examples of levers. A crane allows huge loads to be shifted around that humans wouldn't be able to do in such an efficient manner. In humans, we've also got levers with the bones that make us up. So we're going to talk about levers in relation to sport. Now, the key thing in relation to sport is we'll often shorten a lever so that we can gain more control, or we'll lengthen a lever so that we can gain more force, because there'll be more acceleration at the end of a long lever. So think about a door on a hinge, and if you were to really push it, the end that opens and closes, that will travel really quickly, whereas this end travels quite slowly. So the longer the lever, the more acceleration it has. Therefore, if it was being used in a sporting context, the more force it could apply on an object. So biomechanical scientists have come up with the whole idea of levers to explain moving force, and they're made up of three parts. R is for resistance, P is a pivot point, so an area that moves, and E is the effort, so what makes it move. So they've come up with, along with the three parts of a lever, a classification of three. So there's the first class lever, second class and third class. A first class lever has its pivot point in the middle. So that means the length of the lever can go up and down at the middle. So you'd think about a seesaw as a classic first class lever. You'll have a resistance on one end, a pivot in the middle, and an effort at the other. So let's label that pivot and effort. So it just looks like this, and it moves. A second class lever has the resistance in the middle, and it's going to have a pivot at one end. So thinking of something, we might think about a wheelbarrow. So you've got your pivot at the wheel, the resistance is the load, and then someone who's picking it up so that they can move it, they are providing the effort. What am I saying? Resistance and pivot. So there you go, P-R-E. What is that? Wheelbarrow. A third class lever, and this is the one that most of the human body is made up of. It has the pivot at one end, but it has the effort point in the middle. So an example of this, perhaps us needing to have a drink. So this is the humerus and the radius and ulna. If we've got our drink in our hand, that is the resistance, that's what's needing to be moved. The elbow, that is the place that there is movement, and then the effort, what moves it. Let's have a think about the muscles. So it's going to be the biceps that causes flexion of the elbow, but where is the biceps attached? It's actually attached down here to the radius and ulna. So what that means is we've got P, E, R. It is a third class lever. What you need to think about is how do levers relate to the sport that you've been studying. I'll just give you another couple of examples. This person here is doing a calf raise, standing. So their pivot is their toes. The load is the bones of the lower leg, and you've got obviously the whole body's on top of that. So we'll call that resistance and pivot. And then it's, okay, well what provides the effort? What allows it to move? So that's the gastrocnemius muscle. Where's it attached? It's attached to the calcaneus bone, which is one of the tarsals that sits under the tibia and fibula. So that means the effort is here. So again, ERP. ERP, second class. Our weightlifter, or the person training in the gym doing bicep curls, a little bit like drinking, well, exactly the same as drinking the water. So you've got your load at the end, you've got your pivot point, and then you've got the muscle that is allowing the movement to occur. Where's the muscle attached? Here. And that allows this movement. So that is third class. What you now need to think is, how do you use levers in the games that you've been playing? So we've got our badminton players who have also got an external lever because they're waving a badminton racket around. You've got your basketball players and they're trying to use levers to make the ball move. And also we need to think about levers for running. So hopefully that allows you to make sense of levers. The easy way to remember first class, second class, third class is P, R, E, 1, 2, 3. P is first class, it goes in the middle. R is in the middle of the second class lever. E is in the middle of the third class lever. Good luck.